What's going on? So today I want to talk about modulators. I want to talk about one in particular. This one is called parseq 8, parsequence 8, I guess. And there was a request to do this in English. I heard there wasn't an English explanation of this. So this is the modulator right here. It's like a step sequencer. In each step, you can assign a value to any parameter, like on the instrument. So this is polysynth that I'm using from Bitwig. And so let's go over the explanation. So these are, you can go up to 8 steps, you can go down to 1 step. So the sequence always starts from here, or you can start from here. You can designate when, at what point the sequence starts. So you see the yellow bar under each parameter. So you can designate which step it starts. Smooth, you could designate how smooth each step transition from another one. And it'll make sense when I do a demonstration on that. Then you can designate which direction this sequence starts, or you can go back and forth, or you go forward. You can loop, or you can just do one shot. This right here designate what triggers this modulator right here. So you can trigger it with the transport, stop, play, or whatever. You can also trigger it with the groove. So if you enable a groove with just a swing, you'll trigger this modulator with some swing. You can have it to set free running, so it'll just run freely regardless if you're playing the transport or not. Note restart, so every time you hit in a new note, it's going to restart the modulator. Note random, so whenever you hit a new note under this, it's going to start in a different position. Note advance, it's only going to go to the next step every time you hit a new note. So if you only hit one note, it's going to stay right here. Every time you hit a new note, it's going to go to the next position. This is the rate, so you could manually change the rate, or you can kind of go into the different notes, like 16 notes, 8 note. And then right here, you could designate how much of this modulators is affecting the parameters that it's assigned to. Okay, and then also here you can assign a value, so you can adjust the value. So you can assign this to any parameter, and then you can change the value of the parameter using this slider right here. Also, you have what is called like a hold. So what this means is if you hold, let's say you toggle these 3 right here, what it's going to do is going to hold the value of this parameter right here for 3 steps, and then it's going to snap to the next one. For demonstration purposes, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and assign this to a pitch right here. And let's go here and let's do 8 note. Okay, so let's try it. So let's say I want to hold that first assignment for 3 steps. Let's try that. So let's adjust the smooth parameter. So I think around the 70s, that's when you start to notice a difference in the transition. The ramp up is a little slower. Listen. Like, do you hear the bending? Let's try some more. So that's the smooth parameter. So it designates how fast you ramp up to the next parameter. So it also reminds me of, there's another one called steps, I think. Yeah, here you go, there's steps. And with steps, it's only one parameter. So you can, let's say you can assign this to your pitch right here. Let's just mess around with this, and I'm going to disable this. I'm going to disable this one right here. And then you can do randomize. But the difference between these two is that you can only affect one parameter with this modulator. With the parseq, you can actually, let me just go ahead and disable this. So with parseq, you can actually affect multiple parameters within the same thing. So I'm just gonna mess around with different parameters for each step. Let's see. So let's see how this sounds now. That's all off of this one modulator right here. So it affects multiple, you know, parameters with just this one deal right here. So yeah, that's parseq in English. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. And let me know if you have any other video requests. I'm more than happy to make them. And let me know in the comments what you think of parseq 8. All right, I will see you in the next video.